Oh, here. Hey, John.
Yo,
Where's all your hair gone?
fuck off!
When did that happen? Who we got on the call? Right, we've got Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Hiya.
How you doing, darling? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Where are you?
I'm here. Do you want me? Do you want me to show myself?
We haven't seen. No, I won't make you show yourself.
I'm doing it now.
There you go. There you go. We're not all shy. My God, look at the state of me. Nikki Greenwood. I can't hear her for some strange reason.
I can't do it. How do I mute it?
That's it. We can hear you now, but if what we need to do is mute all ourselves out for the moment, and then until I obviously introduce you. So, Nikki Greenwood, I don't know where you are. Is that you with Peter Andre?
Yes.
Fair play, fair play. And we've got Melissa. That's fantastic. Hi, Melissa.
Hello.
How you doing? You all right?
Good.
Melissa's from New York, everyone. So, welcome.
Thanks.
We have Luke. Hi, Luke.
Hello, can you hear me?
How's it going, dude? You all right?
Yeah, all good, mate. You?
Yeah, well done on the recruiting, mate.
Yeah.
I've been looking over your scores the last 24 hours. Very
Yeah.
good.
I know
We've got Ross. Who's Ross?
it's fucking working.
Who's Ross?
Hang on.
John, is that one of yours?
Go toilet.
Yeah, she's been still.
That was somebody called Ross on the line. I don't know who they are. There's a few people coming on, as per usual. People are running late, so these things. But at least everyone's got the link. I've just had a message from Nikki. Nikki's on her way as well. There she is. Mike's on his way shortly as well. Cool. So, where is? I'm just waiting for the others to come on. So we'll just give it a couple more minutes before we get going. How are you, Nikki? Torrington. Nikki Torrington.
Hold on, I just unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. How you doing, Donnie? You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay, thanks.
Cool. How are you finding everything?
Yeah, it's good, thanks. It's getting exciting now.
It is, isn't it? It is. Fair play. I'm going to do some screen sharing in a minute, guys, and I'll show you. I'll be displaying my figures to everybody tonight, what I'm on. It's really pleased in the way things are moving forward. Can I ask you guys, have you been keeping an eye on the group, the updates, what's going on? You know, I just realised this is going to get really hard. I've now got 3 Nickies on this hangout. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Luke. So, Nikki Greenwood.
Can you hear me?
What's going on, Nikki?
Oh, my thing's not working. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. My webcam's not working either.
Ah, right. Okay.
I'm going to try and get it on in a minute.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to get started anyway. This is a hangout, basically, just catch up with everybody, tell you what I've been doing, how I started, how I've been progressing things, because obviously it's things are going really well. Hopefully to answer any queries or anything like that people have got. It's all positive, obviously, because can't do Mike does from right. Yeah, okay. Mike's just messaging me saying he can't. He's with his family or something, but he's gonna come on the call anyway. Yeah. So who comes? Oh, we can see Nikki now. How you doing? You all right, Nikki? We can't hear you, but never mind. That's
I'm
like,
here. I'm
oh,
muting it. I muted it for you.
oh, okay. Check you out.
I'll take over otherwise. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Right. Okay. Cool. Right. Okay. So this is basically a catch-up meeting, to offer you some tips and advice. If there's anything I can do to help you, any concerns regarding what's going on in the group, if there is anything going on, if anybody got any questions. The next hangout that's going to be, it's going to be for active members only, because obviously active members are going to be naturally building their teams. Not everybody will be building their teams. There will be some people that will come into this business and say, I don't want to recruit, which that's the beauty of this business. You don't have to recruit. I know at least 2 people just out of thin air that haven't recruited, and they're on 600 packs, and they've got no active referrals, and they're quite happy with that. They've been in it around 6-7 months. So that's the beauty of this business. Obviously, you can recruit unless you want to. So people still definitely succeed. Now, obviously, I know what 99% of you lot do in terms of your other businesses. So obviously, this is pretty exciting because it's so easy, obviously, to do. Nikki, God, hang on a minute, Nikki. Which one do I want to ask? Nikki, my God, what's the surname? Jesus. Right, yeah, Nikki Taylor, okay, she's new to the group, okay, she came on board about 2 weeks ago. In fact, no, it was last week actually, it was a week ago. She's got a normal life, normal family, etc. I know her personally as well, so she hasn't come active yet because of busy lifestyle, etc., as we've all got busy lifestyles. And somebody else is coming on the call now, I don't know who this guy is. This is crazy. This is mad. Right, Kevin's on the call now. Okay, so hi to Kevin. So yeah, it's the easiest job in the world, in my opinion. You know, it's fantastic. You know, Nikki Greenwood, how long does it take you to do your job each day when you log into Traffic Monsoon?
Me, how long did it take me?
Yeah.
About 10 minutes. Not
It
even
takes you about 10 minutes.
Yeah, do my surfing, do my clicking, and I might do it a couple of times a day. Then I'll do a bit of promoting, and I'll have some lunch, and I'll do a bit more clicking.
So you do more than like one set a day, for instance, because you obviously.
About 3 times a day.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
like watching my money go up, so I kind of log in a bit more.
It is very addictive, isn't it? To be fair, it really is.
Love it.
I mean, how many packs are you at now, Nick? You're at 43 now, I think it is.
I am. I'm getting my next one tomorrow, 44.
Yeah, you're not far behind Luke at all. I think Luke's going to be first to get to 50, the big magic number by the looks of it. Luke's really pulled it out of the bag. I definitely want to ask Nikki Torrington, how are you finding it, darling?
I'm alright. Sorry, my son's just got home and he's going to do something to be annoying, so just be warned. No, I'm really enjoying it. It's really easy. Like Nikki, I'm doing... What are you doing? You lost me. Oh, there you go. Like Nikki, I'm doing 2 lots of clicks a day. I'm going in between times to get any cash links and to watch my cash go up. So yeah, I'm finding it really easy.
Cool, man. Cool. Excellent. Luke? Luke, use the force. Luke.
I've not heard that one before.
Luke, introduce everybody to Luke. You've got 15, I believe it is, that you signed up underneath you. Is that right?
How many? Sorry?
15.
Yeah, it's about 15, but yeah, there's about 3 of them that are active.
Okay, so you've got 15 people underneath you, and you've got 3 active.
Yeah.
Okay, right. What I would say to people is when you've got prospects Like next time, I'm going to actually learn how to set up the actual Hangout in advance. I couldn't do that before. At least then I can send it out a few days before I have these Hangouts. But I would encourage you all to obviously invite your prospects to watch it also as well. That would also be a big help. How have you been finding the recruiting side of it, Luke?
Yeah, I mean, in regards to the Power Lead system and that and capture pages, it's been a bit easier. I send my leads. I use Udemy, whatever it's called, to send solo ads to usually. Facebook as well. I get a few leads through via Facebook page, Facebook groups as well. But I think the majority of the leads that I do get are solo ads, because they're just there and they just opt in, and then you just follow up with the emails, and they can choose to go for the opportunity or not. So yeah, that's where I've got the majority of mine from.
Cool. John's a personal friend of mine. He's a big marketer, a big recruiter. John's literally just tearing it out the park at the moment right now. I think he's recruited. I think he's up to 27 people now that he's got on board, and this is all within the last sort of 3 weeks. And what's quite proud to say, really, to be fair, he hasn't really gone at it properly to his full potential. He's just dipping his toes in it at the moment right now. But he's gone from, he started originally, I hope you don't mind me saying, mate, but he started originally with about 10 packs in total, 10, 12 packs. He's now up to like 29, 30 in a matter of a couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks, which I think is really, really recognisable for everybody. And it proves to everybody that you can achieve what you can achieve. How are you finding things, John? Do you want to unmute yourself, mate?
One sec.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, as you know, I've got a little bit more active lately. Started putting a bit more work in. But initially, I joined it for the ease and for the simplicity, and kind of the 6 minutes a day, and it was just a saving to me, because I was really busy in my other business. So, initially when I come into it, I just decided that I was going to put some money in and take my 10% kind of thing. But the more I look at it, the more I come in the group, the more I see me money growing fast every day. The more it just excites me to want to just keep piling more people in. For me, I just kind of want to get some more quality leads, because I'm getting a lot of people through Facebook, but I don't think it's all like the type of leads that I kind of need. That not as many of them are going active, and you get a lot of skeptics, and it's just, that's something I want to work on and try to take to another level. Hopefully, I can do that.
Cool, man. Cool. I mean, how I've how I've personally been recruiting my guys is I do a lot of Skype calls. I think Nikki Torrington and Nikki Greenwood would be first to say that. Obviously, having meeting me for the first time online, it sort of creates that little bit of a bond. I don't know if one of you girls rather, want to speak up and say what that felt like better after having a Skype call.
Yeah, it certainly made it easier, because I felt like I kind of knew you a lot better. I built up trust, which you don't necessarily get through like email or private message. You obviously told me quite a bit about yourself, so I kind of had a good image of who you are, and that really does help.
So yeah, I think if you want to get people on a Skype call, maybe it's best as well. That's a good route to go down. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen now and tell you. By the way, hello to Mike Williams, everybody. Mike Williams is there with his glasses on and his earphones. Say hi, Mike. Is that a picture, or is that Mike? Can you unmute yourself? Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, right. Let's see if I can remember how to do this now. It's been a while since I've done one of these. No, it's definitely not that one. Okay. Okay, so when I came into this business, I started with one ad pack. I spent my $50 and I bought one ad pack, and I thought, right, let's see how this sucker works, see what all the commotion's about. And then 4 days into it, I was like, well, this isn't growing very much. So I then went in and bought a. I can remember this. Can everybody see my screen, by the way?
Yeah.
Thanks, Nikki.
Yep, no problem.
3-4 days later, I went and bought another 3 ad packs. So in total, I started off with 4 ad packs. Okay, so I invested just under $200 pretty much into this business. Now, without talking about other businesses that I'm in, but already I've passed my highest commissions in the time that I joined, which was, I officially joined on October the 4th at 12:05 in the morning. I didn't do anything or buy my first ad pack until I think it was the last week of October. I'll be completely honest, I've not worked out how many days I've been in this business or how many weeks, like I know a lot of people do, which I won't say against it because it works well. I've yet to get around to it. Excuse me, my mother's calling me. Mom, I'm on a Skype call. I'll call you back. Okay, all right, bye bye. So I didn't start till like the last week of October. I say to everybody that comes on board, I wish I started this 12 months ago because I'd be a lot further than what I am. But as you can see from my results, I'm on 42 active sharing positions, so it's $42 a day on average I'm earning. I bought a total of 50 sharing positions, so I've had 8 packs expire, which I don't think none of you yet in my team, well, I don't think anybody in the team, apart from myself, has had any packs expire yet. So, excuse me. I've earned a total of $2,327. That's in under 3 months, and that's only growing up. I have 10 active referrals, and I've earned $1,000 in commission due to my downline. Those are my figures. This is my team. These are all the people that I have underneath me, and what I do on every couple of days. It's every 2 or 3 days. I'll go to the next one. Yeah. Every 2 or 3 days, what I do is I go back to my guys, check how many packs they're on. So I work out roughly when they're going to be getting their next pack. And you can sort of gauge how many packs you're going to have a week. So if you go on your automatic rev share, for instance, let me just take that off because that might be a bit personal. Now then, what my strategy is, what I do, is I compound my ad packs from Monday to Friday. Obviously, everybody knows about compounding. Okay, I know that's the purpose of this business. The first set of packs that you initially buy when you first come into the business, obviously that's it. Then you use the Traffic Monsoon revenue share to build your ad packs up. Not your own money, the Traffic Monsoon rev share. Yes, if I could turn the clock back, I would have started with a lot more than 3 ad packs. Let me tell you. But I'm now there where I'm at the 40 mark, and I'm handling the packs that are expiring as well, which is more importantly, it's being able to handle those and being able to replace them quickly, which they are there, obviously. It's exactly as John said in his post the other day. Whatever you're putting in, you're getting it back anyway, so you don't really notice the difference. So what I'm doing is I'm compounding my packs Monday to Friday. On a Saturday morning, this is what I do religiously every week, is I go over to Traffic Monsoon Packages. And what that is, that's outside traffic that comes to you from outside of Traffic Monsoon. They are sending your links out somewhere else to promote your business, whatever it may be. So I'm promoting, I'm recruiting. This is why I've got all those recruits. I'm recruiting people through Traffic Monsoon packages. I get a lot of sign-ups through there, and that seems to work pretty well with me. And all I'm doing is I'm just using the profits from Traffic Monsoon. So on a Saturday morning, if I wake up with $55, $56 in my account, then I will buy an ad pack, and then I will purchase the credits here and buy the credits. Okay, these are the packages you've got here. So you've got 2,500 clicks, $5, 5,000 clicks, $9, 10,000 clicks, $16. I'm actually following. I've only been doing this a few weeks now. Well, it's about 3 weeks actually, possibly 4. I'm actually following the broke man's plan. So if you watch a guy called Rob Fraser, you're writing this down, but if you look out for a guy called Rob Fraser on Traffic Monsoon. He's a guy that started this business with absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing. He joined for free, and he sat on it for a few weeks and didn't get around to looking at it. He finally jumped on it, and then he just started recruiting people. He had $50 in his bank. He wasn't going to get paid his next paycheck for 10 days or something. It was something stupid like 70 or 80 grand in debt. He didn't have a team underneath him. He wasn't an established marketer. He's just a normal guy that worked a 9 to 5 office job, and he was in debt up to his eyeballs. He bought his first ad pack with his $50 that he had. I think it was 65 or something he had in his bank account. I've got the video somewhere. It's all proof. And he basically took out $102,000 out of Traffic Monsoon in the space of 11 months, literally by following this plan. Income disclaimer, I'm not saying this is going to happen for you, but this is basically what I do. Is I buy my ad packs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I invest my $6, $7 in change, whatever it may be. I come over to Traffic Monsoon packages, and I get some outside traffic from Traffic Monsoon. Yes, you all know about my lead capture page that I've done. That's just something I cannot stress. I am literally trialing at the moment. I'm not saying, yes, this is fantastic, guys, this is brilliant, go get it all, etc. I'm simply literally just trialing it. One thing with me is I'm not going to dish out something that I'm not sure whether it works or not to people that I know. Anybody for that matter. And a lot of you guys know me personally. So that's what I'm trialing. Once that works, which I believe it's going to work, my plan is, let's just go back to my Word doc. In fact, I'll move on to that part in a moment, actually, what my plans are for the team. So yeah, so that's what I do in terms of my Traffic Monsoon packages. Some people might say to themselves, you guys might say, well, you know, what's $5 or $6 once a week or once every 2 weeks? Or you might not even do it at all. It's entirely up to you. But that's what I'm doing at the moment. If you have any problems with your banners in terms of not being approved, one thing I tend to do that works quite a lot. I mean, I got this asked this question a few weeks ago by Nikki Torrington, bless her. If it's pending, if you just click details here and then just click update, that's it. 9 times out of 10, I mean, it'll always load just to test it, obviously, to see if it's working. What will happen then is literally a few hours later, it will literally be approved 9 times out of 10. So if you've got a banner that's disapproved or it's pending, for instance, try that first by going into the updated part, and then you'll tend to find that will usually get approved. In terms of my target, yes, I try and set myself targets every week of how many people I want to recruit, because obviously, yeah, like any business, same with you open a shop, you know. If people know about that shop, they're going to come into the shop. If people know about this business, they're going to come in and you're going to get rewarded for it. So it's whether you want to get there faster or slower. It's up to you what pace you want to get to. yeah, originally I've gone for 50 ad packs. Then my next target is 100. Then my next target is 500. Then my next target is 1,000. I will not, and I'll say this again, I will not be taking a penny from this business and putting it in my back pocket for at least 6 months until I get to at least 500 packs. That's not suggesting that you guys follow that route. You may get to 100 packs and start to take a withdrawal off it. It's entirely up to you, up to yourself. It's your business. It's up to you how you choose to do it. I've just literally set up the group for everyone to be together, support each other. I've got a lot of experience with running groups, and I believe I've got the right people in here. Really happy with some people. Really, well, everybody. And I'm always here as a drop at hat. You've all got my phone number. Well, not all of you, obviously, but people that know me have. John, I'm very proud to say I speak quite often with him, at least once every 2 nights. We have a right laugh. Same with Paula, who I speak to a lot. Obviously, Nick, I know. Nikki Greenwood, she's always in my inbox every other day, bless her. Nikki Torrington, you've gone a bit quiet, babes, but I understand you're busy. So that's cool. It's all been really silent for about 10 minutes. Are you all still there? Hello? Is everybody still there?
Just waiting for you to shut up.
Oh,
We're all still here.
sorry, Melissa, are you okay? Yeah. Hey, cool sound. Right, so yeah, I don't know where Mike's gone. Right, where was I? I was in mid-flow there. Just give me a minute. Okay, cool. Yeah, so anybody that comes into this business that says, like, you know, oh, because I've heard it a couple of times the last 3 or 4 days, people said, oh, what, you need money for that. You've got to buy X amount of ad packs. Well, I am living proof. I started on 4 ad packs. Look where I am now, 42 ad packs, and I've earned a total. The way I look at it is, I've invested $200 into this business, and I've already had that back, $2,327. So, you know, and yes, we're going through a transitional stage with the banks, etc. You know, it's even better news. It's fantastic news. The fact that you're going to have your own TM Bank card really massively excites me. You know, Charles has got, I believe it's 43 million he's got now, literally sat in reserve. He's got PayPal holding, I think it's 16 million, because he's trying to transfer all these funds over to his new bank, and he's got PayPal holding 16 million's worth of funds, and they're earning interest from that as well. And this is the exact reason why he set up his own bank, because obviously he wants to have full control and he doesn't want his members to have PayPal fees. You all know the drill. I'm just going to say at this point, because I've just reminded myself, is that yes, we have our main traffic monitoring. I would encourage you guys to keep in contact with the group. Okay, if you get a notification, I've had one already literally 10 minutes ago from David Barker from the group. As soon as I get off this, I'll be straight on that notification. As soon as I get a notification regarding the group, regarding traffic monsoon, I'm on it. Regardless of what I'm doing, I'm taking 30 seconds out of my day or 10 seconds out of my day just to look at the first couple of lines of the post and see if it's important. You know, that's what I do. There's, what else was I going to say? Same with my group, with the group that I've set up. I'd encourage you all, please take a look at the posts that I put in there. They are valuable, they are constructive. So you know, do your due diligence on that, please. I'm happy with the way things are going with the group, etc. Any advice? I'm loving the conversation that's going on in the chat at the moment that I saw today and yesterday. It was just making me laugh. You know, Nikki Greenwood and Luke going on about the landing pages, etc. And then Nikki Torrington jumps in and says, oh, I need to get on this. I love it. I love to see people succeed. I really, really do. And this is why I'm in this. And this is why I want to do nothing but support and help you guys. I'm a genuine person. What you see with me is what you get. That's it. If I can help you. Things I've got planned for the group, for the team, are as follows. Right, okay. because I'm testing out, obviously, this capture page that seems to be working pretty well. I'm getting loads of opt-ins. I've been speaking to Frank. I actually spoke to Frank today for the first time in a long time, and it was usually he charges $120 a minute or something stupid, but I had him for 5 minutes today, and he was helping with my landing page. There's a few little tweaks I need to do, but going forward, what I want to start doing is I want to start setting targets for people. So anybody that've got X amount of active packs, I'm going to be sort of pushing people underneath them, and I'm going to be sending ad packs across, dishing ad packs out at least once a week to people. That's to come forward in the next sort of month. So I'll be adding packs to people's downline just by literally having their email address. These are a few ideas that's been given to me. But I'm going to be setting incentives. People, if you want to get involved, fine. If you don't, not a problem, not a problem. I just want to reward, obviously, everybody for their hard work, etc. And if you want to pass that on to your teams as well, if you want to bring teams on board as well, then that's entirely up to you. Some of you guys on this panel are big marketers, so you know what you're doing. I'm just telling you what I'm basically offering as a sponsor, etc. In terms of, I've gone over the packages. Morning and afternoon clicks. I'm not sure if it's common knowledge to everybody, but I've seen a few posts about it. If you want to do your clicks and you're worried about missing them, once again, John made a really good point the other day. You know, anything can happen. Your internet could go down. You could be anywhere. I'd advise everybody to do their clicks once in the morning, once at night. That way you're guaranteed not to miss them. It's really not hard. You're clicking 10 ads a day for 20, and then that's it for 24 hours. I've never done a job online that's so easy to do. It's literally, and people, what makes me laugh is people don't believe you when they say, really, does it take 6 to 10 minutes a day and your account just grows every hour? And it's like, well, yeah, you know. I'm hoping, I haven't looked yet, but I'm hoping Esteban's on this call. No, he's not. Yeah, Esteban came on this call yesterday, and he went from getting one ad pack to getting 10. He's just really, he's inboxing me every day. He's really excited about it. But at the end of the day, this is an advertising business, and it's the biggest business on the planet. So it's going to be around for 10, 15, 20, for however many years. So I firmly believe in the concept where it's going to go. I actually believe it's going to be bigger than Facebook, because of the new videos that I've been sent tonight. That's the thing, because my sponsors, the top leader up in there, I get videos pretty much literally 2 minutes after they've gone live. So I've got some even better news to put in the group later on tonight. So yeah, this is it really, you know. Everyone looking a little bit serious, so I can see everyone now. Hey, there you go, Mike's cool. Right, so does anybody have anything to say, please? Here we go. Okay, right. Let's start with Nikki. Can we hear you?
I'm here.
Oh, right. Okay, there you go.
One.
Sorry.
Which one?
Yourself. Could you just quickly tell us, Nikki? You went to a live event of Traffic Monsoon. Could you just quickly tell us, give us a bit of feedback, what that was like?
It was amazing, absolutely fantastic. I met Sharon Gay, the one who's now top woman earner in Traffic Monsoon, and she was very inspirational. I met so many people in my local area, like the old Joe blogs, like 21-year-old boys who saw an opportunity and got stuck in and earned like $100 a day. And it was just absolutely incredible, and it was all live, and you saw her go into her back office and try to get money out, and it was all like her balance went up really quickly as well, because she's got quite a big downline. She literally refreshed the page because she had a bit of a glitch, and it went up like $500, and you could actually see it in your own eyes. It was like, oh my god. And all these people collecting their pins and their millionaire badges, and they all live where I was as well. It was like incredible. I thought, oh my god, it's absolutely amazing. So if you get to an event near you, absolutely go. It's fantastic.
Fair play, man, fair play. Awesome.
That'd be brilliant. Yeah.
Because there is a traffic monsoon. They've got their own website where it's as if you've all got it. If some people are missing it, then please say, and I can. I'm not sure if Mike Williams has got it actually. There's a traffic monsoon website where it tells you where all the events are around the UK. So all you do is you type in your post. We can't hear you, Mike.
Oh, how's that? Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better. That's cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I got it a few weeks
You've
ago.
got it.
We put it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sound. Have you got that, Nikki Torrington?
Is that the one you sent via private message?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I think because I said about Heathrow, didn't I? And you said Heathrow, question mark, question mark.
Ah, right, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
there was one at Heathrow, and Heathrow's not that far from us, so yeah. So I might try and get up to there one time.
Okay.
I put the
Right.
link, I put the link in the messages, the tmworldevents.com.
You put the link in there.
Yeah, I put it in the chat box here. tmworldevents.com. That's where you can find out where your local event is.
Right, got you. Okay, cool. Right, sound. Okay, so what else have I covered? Let's just go over. Oh yeah, we're now up to 3.9 million members now as well. That have joined, which, to be honest, is a really, really good thing, a good point, because around 10 days ago, apparently it was around the 3.2, 3.3 million mark. So despite with all the changes, 400,000 people have still joined, have still come on board. So, you know, that's obviously not coincidence, you know. So there's obviously people see the big picture there. Obviously, we had the announcement about the bank, that the Traffic Monsoon Bank is opening on the 5th or the 6th of February. I'll just give you a very, very quick uptake on this, in my personal opinion, with regards to the bank. Yes, I'm really happy about it, and yes, I understand his points of view and his views why he's opening up the bank, and it shows good business sense, absolutely. Obviously, he doesn't want his members being charged PayPal fees when they take a withdrawal, for instance, etc. Now, personally for me, doesn't concern me in the slightest, because I'm going to be building for the next 6 months anyway. I'm not going to be touching this. So, you know, with the cards being issued, they reckon in the next 4 to 6 weeks, every single member in there, I was just about to say something else then, every single member in Traffic Monsoon will have their cards. So, you know, but once again, that makes no difference to me, because I'm not going to be drawing off it for at least another 6 months. So, but yeah, I know without a shadow of a doubt, this year I'm going to earn 6 figures, without a doubt. I only wanted to get about 4 active referrals in my team, but now yes, the active referrals does help. It does help. So I would say to everyone, I'm trying to keep a straight face with everyone. So I would say, once you get your referrals on board, does anybody need any advice about getting their referrals active? Because
yeah, I think that'll help.
Yeah, they're all nodding. Okay, cool.
Yeah, just a couple that are just sitting on their hands.
Mike, how many people have you got?
I've got 1 active, and I've got 2 that are just sitting there doing nothing.
Okay, Luke.
Can't remember off the top, to be honest. There's a couple of.
You what? Sorry.
There's a couple, I think, on the. I don't know how to.
Okay, you're breaking up a bit, buddy. Can you do fingers?
Oh.
Did anybody hear that? Right, 2 active. Okay, cool, 2 active. But you got 15, but you've got 2 active. Okay, Nikki Torrington.
I've got 1 active at the moment.
You have, haven't you? Bless him.
Yeah.
How's he doing? More importantly, how's he doing?
He's doing all right, yeah. But yeah, he hasn't got any referrals at the moment. It's just I've got the one. I've got a few people I've sort of approached, and I'm waiting for them to come back to me, so I'm going to chase them. But how do you get around people thinking it's iffy?
What do you mean iffy?
You know, people just think it's a scam, or they don't trust it. You know, how do you convince people that it's a?
Well, just off of my head, you're paying with PayPal, so PayPal still obviously trust the business and always has done. Charles Schofield has done nothing but constantly. I was reading a write-up about it earlier, actually, before I started the Hangout, and there was a huge write-up about Google, where these big these company owners, they don't make half the effort that Charles Schofield has done by travelling all around the world and doing opening webinars on stage and showing his accounts, etc. How he's just completely transparent. You know, even with the video, with the move of the money from the banks, etc. You know, I put out a video earlier today. I'm not sure if people saw it. Obviously, in the group, I can see who's viewing the post because it tells me, because I'm running the group. So I look naturally to see if they've either commented or liked it. And if they don't do either, I can't really see if they've actually just glanced at it or they've actually looked at it. So it's a bit difficult. But, you know, in that incident, it's just one reason out of thin air. It's PayPal verified. So your PayPal's still accepting money for it. So even if they're not happy after 2 weeks or a week, or they still think it's whatever, they can get their money back.
Okay.
So, you know, that's not a problem. That's not an issue. So that's what I would say straight away to that. I had somebody tonight earlier that on the way home that called me, and I went round the house and I didn't pitch them on it. I just told them what I was doing. Right, okay, someone's just messaged me. You know, I thought they were going to sign up and just do one ad pack, for instance, because of their finances, etc. But they completely blew me away, and they were like, no, we want to buy 50 ad packs. We want to get started. And I was like, Jesus, you know, that's just the way it is. And then one of the boys in the kitchen said, but is it real? And everybody in the kitchen just laughed, because I'd already sat them down I'd already gone over to their kitchen. I'd opened my laptop up. I went through all my accounts. This is what I've done. This is when I paid for this, blah, blah, blah. It's just transparency. You know, you've got to be transparent with people and just say, look, you know me, don't you? Well, yeah, I do. Right. So would I recommend something to you that's a scam? And then straight away, that's going to get their brain ticking. They're going to be like, well, no, you're not really, actually, to be fair, you know. And then obviously you've got the whole PayPal verification also as well.
Okay.
So that sort of easy answers that, even though I can give you about 10 different answers to that one question you've asked me, babe, but there's 2. I know I said I was only going to give 1. Luke, did you just ask me a question? I think you did. Right, how do I get rid of this?
Is my mic working?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, basically, so you know when you have people sign up and you can go back to your referral list and see if they've been paid or if they're just free members.
Yeah.
There's a little envelope you can click on the right hand side to direct message them. I don't know if would you advise that to give them more information, or would you send them like a personal email via your Gmail account or something?
You can do either. I mean, I've done it once, and it did a response because it was an email directed from Traffic Monsoon. But I always tend to find, I mean, if they're UK, if somebody's signed up underneath you from the UK, it's very simple to me. You go into your back office in Traffic Monsoon, you find their phone number, right, and you either send them a text message, a greeting text message, I'm from Traffic Monsoon, blah, 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 or you can give them a phone call, right, or you can send them an email, a personal touched email. And then me personally, what I do is I send out a Traffic Monsoon package, a little note just saying, look, welcome to Traffic Monsoon, really pleased you're on board, blah, blah, blah. I send them the getting started video within the Traffic Monsoon package. That is important. because you can spend 5, 10 minutes, an hour on a phone call, right? Which I have done, unfortunately, and it can just be going round and round in circles, etc. You know, or it can be done quickly. You know, with at least send them a formal, and I say formal a formal package across via email. And then if you've not heard from them in about 3 or 4 days, then find another way of messaging them. Find them on Facebook. They might be one of these people. I signed somebody up last week, and I sent them an email. Then I sent him another email after 4 days. I think it was about 10 days I didn't hear anything from this guy. And so then I called him, left him a voicemail, and then the next day I sent him a message on the morning, and it turns out he doesn't check his emails often, which is a bit mad, but even so. And he called me. I rung him straight back, and I said, look, I noticed you signed up a few weeks ago. Is everything all right? You got any questions? I've sent you a few emails, not heard anything. He explained that he'd been really busy with work, etc. And we had a 40-minute conversation on the phone call, but to me that was worth it, because he came off the call and 20 minutes later he bought 15 ad packs. So, he was just like, yeah, I haven't got round to it. So, until you actually get people for 5, maybe 10 minutes, in my opinion, and get them to understand the concept of it, then life's a lot easier. It really is. But the main problem we've got is here with this. If you, and I say if, I don't want to give people the impression on this call that you have to recruit, because as I said before, I know people that don't recruit and they're earning quite a lot of money. But to me personally, I would rather have that personal touch with somebody in my team, so they know exactly who I'm about, what you need to know what they're about as well. And it's the same with anything. If you're recruiting people from your team, you don't want to recruit idiots. John's ruthless, bless him. If he's got somebody that wants to go under his team, it's just like, right, this is how it is. If you don't like it, then I'm sorry, but and he's successful at it. So why wouldn't you want to, listen to somebody that's doing that is successful? So so that's my answer to you. I wouldn't personally, Luke. I wouldn't use the messenger personally. I would send them an email, send them a package. I've uploaded my package to the file so people can look at that. But
would that email not go into like their junk mail or anything?
No, it doesn't. Apparently, I've been asked that before. No, it doesn't.
If it comes from your own personal Gmail account, it shouldn't go into the junk.
Okay, brilliant.
Hey, Jace, can I just do something, mate?
Yeah, anything you want, no problem.
Yeah, to be honest, instead of wasting time with emails, I think what you said, mate, is spot on. If you just get hold of them, be it Skype, on the phone, whatever, you've got to gauge straight away whether they're wasting your time or not, and you can just nip it in the bud there and then and just be done with them,
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's a great way of doing it, I mean, yeah, perfect, mate.
Because, their phone number's there. They're not going to mind a phone call, and it's a lot quicker with a phone call, You're going to gauge in the next, at least, you're going to know yourselves within 60 seconds whether you've got an idiot on here that thinks he's going to earn £1 million in a week, which, we can all dream of, obviously, but it just doesn't happen in reality, I had somebody the day saying, well, am I going to make my million? I was like, well, no, but you'll make, you'll do extremely well. Well, when though? Next month or in 2 months? Straight away, I knew he just wasn't the person to speak to, because I'm just like, mate, I'm not speaking to you because you just, you're not going to last 2 minutes, And I said, well, we can take, 6 months to a year. You work at it, 6 months to a year, you'll do well. That's a fact. What do you mean I've got to work at it for 6 to 8 months, 6 to 12 months? And I'm like, mate, you've got to click 10 ads. That's it. It's not a hard job. Yeah, look at mine. You know what I mean? John put out a picture last week, made me in hysterics. His daughter was doing it, so I copied and I did a picture of my son doing it. You know, I had a Skype call with Nikki the day. I was like, look, you know, it's just like it's not hard. It really is not hard. I think the hardest thing for me personally that I find is that people don't believe you. They look at you and they go, "Hey, do you get that, Nikki Greenwood?"
Yes, yeah. I'm kind of getting my dad round to the idea, and he's getting quite excited for me. But he kind of thinks, "But where's the catch? Where's the catch?" I was going, "There's no catch, Dad." Are you sure, Nikki? "No, Dad, there's no catch." He goes, "Oh, I want to see your back office in a few months' time, and then you can convince me." He might actually put money in. He may. May. But I've got a lot of freebie members, but I haven't got enough pay. I've got one paid, I have. Possibly another paid. I've just signed someone up just now, and
You?
yeah, that's why I was like looking down like that.
Oh, well done. Fair play, Nikki. Fair play. Well done.
They are free members, but she's gonna do some clicking. Yeah, but no, I find that people think that it's a catch, and yeah, it's hard to say it's not.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. And, you know, I think what's really important is to get the concept of compounding over to the individual as quickly as possible. Now, that's my advice to everybody here on this panel, because that is my motive. When I'm speaking to somebody about this, right, yes, I'll brush over what it pretty much is, but within the first 60 seconds, I'll mention the word compound at some point, because unfortunately, and I say unfortunately, a lot of people, new people, they look at how many packs people have got and they assume one thing only, which is that person has put their hand into their own pocket and bought all of those ad packs. Well, I don't get that. That's X amount of $1,000, you know. Why would you do that, you know? And it's like, you know, and then they start working out what it's $5 a pack and all this. It's like, no, you're missing the point. The first, like I said to my prospect tonight, the first initial packs that you buy is, yeah, it's coming out of your pocket, but that's it. You leave it there, you know, just like Adrian Hibbert, you know, 102 grand he took out of Traffic Monsoon. I've got loads of videos on it of him doing it. I've got his PayPal account, you know, 102 grand he took out in 9 months from building this business. And it's quite simple, you know, he started off at 20 packs. That's not the number you have to start off. It can entirely up to you. It's what you can afford, obviously. But the first initial packs that you're paying for, you've got to get across to people. Once you've paid for those initial packs, that's it. You just then buy more packs, and then, by wording it exactly like that, and then they're going to turn around and say, "What? I just keep buying packs," and then that's your cue there, where you turn around and go, "With the ad rev share money, oh, I am going to get paid then." Well, yeah, of course you are. And then you go back over it again, you explain it in more detail. But that's my motive. Whenever I'm speaking to people, I get that concept over to them as quickly as possible. Because once they realise, well, hang on a minute, I'm going to be buying these packs and I'm going to be on this amount of money per day, but yeah, I'm not paying for these packs out of my own pocket, you know? And once you see the total earnings, you can say straight away, well, anybody that moans about it, you can say, well, excuse me, look at your total earnings, look at what you put in, look at your total earnings, and you've already had it back already. You just chose to just carry on compounding it, you know. And once the bank's set up, you'll be able to take, just like it was before with PayPal, you'll be able to take your money out anytime you want. You can stop, whatever, you know. You know, I'm glad Nikki went to that event. You know, I will be going to the next event because it really just sort of put reassurance inside you. So I'd encourage everybody to keep an eye on that site and say, do you know what? I'm going to go along for the crack. You know, I know I am personally. The next event I say, I'm just going to go along. I'm going to make a video and everything, man. I'm going to have it all, fireworks coming out and everything, dancers, the lot. You know, be crazy. But yeah, perhaps I should go on my stilts. Maybe that's an idea. But yeah, so try and get that concept over to people. Obviously, video diaries. Yeah, congratulations to Nikki. She did a video diary today. Really, really proud of her. Well done, babe. You know, she was extremely nervous about doing it and really skeptical about doing it. And I am the same as well, so I don't blame her. You know, I can dance in front of 10,000 people on a stage, no problem. But you asked me to do a video on myself from YouTube, I just can't do it. But yeah, so I commend Nikki Greenwood for doing that. Obviously, Luke's done a few videos. You all know Steve Lawson, one of my best friends. He's been obviously been in TS in Traffic Monsoon for 4 months. He's created, I think he's up to nearly 40 grand now in total earnings. He's recruited 59. He's recruited 167 people. He's recruited in 4 months. He's not a big marketer. He's only been marketing for 2 years, so he's just a normal guy. And he did a video diary of Traffic Monsoon. Every single day he put it on his wall. And even though people were commenting or weren't commenting, the people that weren't commenting are the people that have signed up with them because they've watched him and followed him for a week or so. So that's why Nikki Greenwood, she's introduced this video of herself to try and build up courage for herself so she can start to do video diaries. Because the fact of the matter is, and this is fact, if you do a video diary on your wall and people can see what you're writing and typing on your laptop and you can do a screen share, they're going to be interested. It's as simple as that. You can't get much you can't get much better proof than that. Mike's done a few as well. He's starting to do a few more regular as well. And you know, as long as you get engagement on it, on your videos, if you're going to do that, and I think that's about it really. I'm looking forward to the team growing, which it is growing very rapidly. I started to put together a little package together that I'm going to be sending out to my members that are not active. I'm just going to wait for a week or so, and I'm literally just going to not sit back, but I'm just chilling out a little bit now because I've reached my target. I've got 10 active referrals, so I'm not going to initially go out looking for it. There are a couple of individuals in this group that I do have to put people under because I promised them. And I'm a man of my word, so I am going to do that. So Paula Ruheen, she's going to get one underneath her in the next few days. I'm going to get her one, and also Mike as well, because Mike was the very first person that came into my team, and he's stuck with it, and he's done everything he can. He's due diligence, etc. He's done really well. So once those two are done, then no, don't look at me like that, Nikki Greenwood. So once those two are done, then yeah, I intend to start to rotate people around the group, so you'll get active members put underneath you also as well. Okay, so Nikki, I don't mean to single you out, babe. Nikki, yes, she's smiling because she knows I'm talking about her. I know you're not active, babe, but have you got any questions, and I mean any questions, not just for me, but for the group, anything about this business or anything you're unsure about? And I'm sure anybody here will be happy to answer you.
The only bit I'm a little bit unsure of is your own business that you add to. So, for your banners and everything, can it be absolutely anything?
Well, as long as it's not a porn site. So,
I'm thinking when people say that you're recruiting, are they going to be, well, I haven't got anything else I can put as a banner, or... I mean, I'm okay because I've got other things I can use, but I'm just thinking for others that I'll say to recruit, they might be like, oh, well, I don't know what I'm going to use as mine.
Right, okay. Can you guys see my screen? Because that's quite a... Can you...
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Oh, no, I can't now.
You can't?
I did, and then I can't now. Now I can see John now. Hi, John.
Right. Okay, let me try and share this screen again. Right, can you see my screen now? Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. The reason why I've gone on to screen sharing very quickly, because that's a good question that Nikki's asked rather, because I get asked this quite a few times. I think Nikki Torrington, she asked this a couple of times, right at the very, very beginning. We had problems getting a banner for the business. Me and Nikki, oh my God, me, Nikki, Taylor, Nikki Torrington, and a few others on this panel are in exactly the same business. And so we had, I went to give Nikki Torrington my banner, and we were having problems getting the size put in. But something that Frank, which is on one of my on my videos as well, my getting started video, he will say, I won't play it to you now, but I'll just show you very quickly. He made a good point last week, which I didn't realise, and I was like, oh right, okay. Right, so there's no, just to point out, guys, so at the moment there's no ad sharing going on because that's not red. That's red at the moment. Does everybody know that they reset it on the hour every hour?
Sorry, Jay, reset what? Sorry.
So are you aware that every hour for about 2 or 3 minutes you can't surf any ads?
I've noticed that. Not exactly how I didn't know exactly how it worked. Just that sometimes, you know, the banners would be unavailable and stuff.
Right. Well,
What you mean?
Okay. Well, I was just going to point it out to everybody that just every hour, the site you won't be able to surf any banners for about 2 or 3 minutes every hour, because what they do is they refresh the accounts so they can pay everybody on the rev share. You know. So, for instance, an example here, 16.701. When I refresh this screen in a minute and this goes red at the top, guaranteed there'll be more than 16.701 in there. Obviously, I've got 13 hours to click my next whatever. But yeah, getting very quickly back to what Nikki asked. If you don't have a banner, a lot of people come into this business and they don't have a business to advertise. They don't have a banner. So when you set up a new banner here, as you can see, can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Just anyone to say yes, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay, so it tells you here if you don't have a banner, you can use the Traffic Monsoon banner. Yes, okay, fine. Ideally, you don't want to advertise Traffic Monsoon in Traffic Monsoon, but it's still going to get you rev share. You know, I've got a couple of people of mine in my team doing it, and they've been in it 2 weeks, and they still haven't got another banner yet, and they're just like, well, what the hell? I'm still earning my rev share. And I'm like, well, that's fair enough. You can't argue with that. So you've got the banner size here, which would go in here, 46 by 60, which is here, look, which is a square box, which will be down at the bottom of this screen on your home screen. I'll give you an example and show you in a minute. Title of your campaign, you can put in whatever. The viewers aren't going to see it. You'll see it. You could put, I don't know, my investment, whatever. My investment. And then, even though I spelled that wrong, but never mind. Anyway, your target link, it says here, target link. So you would just put HTTP Traffic Monsoon, blah, 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 blah. So that would go in there. The manage URL, it says it here once again. So when people say to me, "Well, I don't know where the Traffic Monsoon banner is that I can use to start with," and I just say, "Look, just go to start a new banner, and then when you get in the screen, it will tell you there. It's all underneath, and that's your URL for your banner image. Then you just click save, and that's it. You can then start buying an ad pack. You know, what I would do here in this instant, in fact, I'll do it just for this call. So I've done save. Okay, so what's happened now? It says you have one inactive banner. So all I do is I go down to that here. I activate it. Simple. I just click on it. I activate it. It's going to run it through the software to check that it's working. And as you can see, it's working. That clock will get to 0. It will go over to the next one, to the next page rather. will give you the option to go on to the next page, click back to ads, and it's there. So it's still pending to be approved, but more importantly, you can buy an ad pack then. You can go straight to an ad pack. I've heard so many people say, well, I can't buy an ad pack because I haven't got a banner. Well, that's rubbish. You can use Traffic Monsoon. Yeah, well, I've got Traffic Monsoon's banner, but I still can't buy an ad pack yet. Well, you can. It's quite simple. It's there. That's just taken me 3 minutes, you know. So if you get prospects that say, I'm not saying you said this, Nikki, by the way. If you get prospects, I've personally had people join and say, well, I can't buy an ad pack because I haven't got my own banner. Well, at least now you've seen it, how long it takes to set up a new banner. And it just doesn't take long at all. You can just point them out to it. You could even do screenshots if you wanted to of the screen that you need to get to. You always go to buying ad packs. It's always set up a new banner because they haven't got a banner, obviously. And then you could just do a screenshot with Bing. Can you guys see this here? That I use Bing.
Where?
Can any of you guys see that?
What are we looking at?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Can you see the Bing, what I'm using here, Bing? Okay, don't worry about it. Right, Bing is...
Bing.
Okay, Bing is a software that creates... it's easy to create screenshots.
I think
Jing.
it's Jing, Jason Jing, wasn't it?
Jing.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I've got Jing. I've got Jing.
You got Jing, okay, cool. I just wanted to take a quick screenshot of Nikki with her hat on, bless her. Right, so Nikki, I've got Nikki, hang on a minute, sorry, because I've got 3 Nickies again. Nikki Torrington.
Yes.
Do you know how to put hats on? I'll
No.
teach you. I'll teach you another night on a Skype call, darling, alright?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, right. So yeah. So I showed you how to get your banner. So if anybody ever says to you, look, you know, I'm in, but I haven't got my own banner, you now know how to create your own banner by using Traffic Monsoon. So, so yeah, that's that really. I mean, apart from that, as Nikki, did you have any other questions?
I don't think so.
We're all trying to take Nicholas serious here. It's a bit difficult with that mask on your head. Okay. Nikki Greenwood. Right, Chuck, have you got anything else to say?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No. I've enjoyed tonight. It's been fun.
Cool. Luke, have you got anything you want to add?
I did, but I can't bloody remember it now.
Yeah, me and Luke spent 10 hours the other day. I called in sick from work, and we spent 10 hours setting up the funnel, believe it or not, via Skype. Yeah, I did most of the work, but Nick in total was on call with me for about 4 hours, I think, in total. Yeah, really happy with that. But thanks again for your help with that, buddy.
That's all right, mate. No worries.
And yeah, Paula's on the call as well, isn't she? Yeah. Oh, hi, Paula.
Hiya.
You all right?
Yeah?
Good.
I'm
Right,
just listening.
So you're just listening. Paula got her first ad pack the other day, didn't you, babe?
I did, love you, yeah. About time.
Yeah. So she's on the go. I've got to get somebody underneath us, which I'm working on somebody at the moment. Right. So yeah, John, anything to add? Ask.
Not really, mate, no, to be fair. I'm good.
Cool, man.
Good
Cool.
hangout, man. Good hangout. Really enjoyed it. Been great.
Yeah. Is it helped at all, guys, the hangout?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
No
It's
Okay.
helped a lot.
It's helped a lot. Well, that's good. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these hangout once every 2 weeks. I think that's fair enough. On a Sunday, people tend to be not doing much on a Sunday. So there's a guy that's entered the call. I don't know who he is. His name's Scott. He was on the sofa, but now he's gone somewhere. Is he one of
That's
your
Ross,
guys?
you know.
Ross. Is he one of yours, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of yours. Okay.
Out earlier. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Ross.
Hi, Ross.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Ross.
Hi, Ross.
Hello.
Sorry that I left earlier, guys. It was sort of an emergency. I'm a bit gutted that I've missed the whole thing, but oh well.
Right. Well,
Was it recorded or?
yeah, it is recorded.
Oh, that's good.
It is recorded, so I'll have that in the group. Are you active at all, Ross?
I am, yes. Well, I mean, I joined up yesterday and I've bought my first pack so far.
Oh, fantastic. Awesome. So you bought that yesterday. What was it, yesterday morning you bought it, or?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Okay, so you've done your 10 clicks.
I have indeed, yeah, and today.
and today, and your account's growing.
It is, yeah, slowly but surely.
What's your first impressions of it, like after 24 hours?
I mean, to be honest, I've sort of seen an overview of what I can really do, but I'm just trying to find out more really, which is obviously why I was attending today. So yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed with the sort of business plan of it. It looks very good long-term value, so I'm keen to get deeper into it really.
Oh, fair play, man. That's good. That's brilliant. You got a good one there, John, by the sounds of it. Definitely. Fair play. Well, I would say to any of the guys that are increasing their team, obviously, if you've got, look after your team, guys. You know, yeah, fine, bring them into our group. That's great. You know, but if you see one of your downlines jump in the group, something else I noticed the other day as well, and I thought, oh, shall I sit on it? Shall I? You know, if you've got one of your downlines jumping in the group, asking a question, be sure to try and jump on it. You know, yeah, I'll jump on it if I see it, but if anybody else sees it, then please try and jump on it as well. That works pretty well with the team and what have you. I know some of you are in Facebook jail. I just don't know what's going on here. I just really don't. Half my team were in Facebook jail yesterday.
Yeah.
Right, so who's in jail now and who isn't?
Sort of, but I'm using ninja skills to get out of it.
Oh, good God.
I've got split personality syndrome.
Oh, my Lord.
I've set up a new account today, which I'm going to hopefully sort some things out with that as well. So, but I you know, on my original account, I'm out of jail on the 27th, so I haven't got that long to wait.
You must have been really naughty. I'm out on the 5th.
Oh, it's very naughty.
Oh, God.
I've got about 4 accounts.
So what? You guys were cracking me up, man, in the chat box today. Oh, about being in jail and what have you. It's just so funny. John, I've got 4 more members in jail, PayPal jail, Facebook jail rather.
How come? Is they using the auto poster?
No, they're not. Who bought the auto poster today? But no, they haven't been using the auto poster. No, the answer to the question.
Adding too many groups too fast, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
There is a general rule with posting. Do you know of it, John?
I add to about 8 groups every 10 hours. Not posting, I mean I actually join about 8 groups every 10 hours. With the auto poster, I've only just started using it again. I remember I could post into a group every 60 seconds. But when I come back and started using it again, started recruiting again, I was getting flashes up and Facebook were blocking it. And the advice I was given was to now turn it to 240-second intervals. I haven't had any problems at 240, and I'm trying to drop it back down to get more posts out there, but I'm dropping it down 10 seconds at a time and taking it easy just to see where I can push it to, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so that's about 3 minutes then, per 3-minute intervals
Yeah.
per
I did
post.
about 200 groups in 4 seconds.
That's
Oh, right.
Probably why I got banned. A fair cut.
Oh God.
Well, yeah, that is a bit overstepping it a little bit, Mike.
Oh God, that's funny.
Well, on my post it says your minimum amount is 40 seconds. So if you post before those 40 seconds in between, that's when you're going to get red flagged. I run a campaign of mine 20 hours ago, and the posts were going up every 60 seconds. It was between 60 and 120 seconds. But each post would be listed randomly, so that's more so for Nikki and Luke. To be fair, I know Nikki Greenwood, you got it today. Luke, you did. I've never had any issues. I've never been in Facebook jail. But to be honest, kind of what John said, to be on the safe side, I would be posting it from 2 minutes onwards, really, in between each post.
At least 120 seconds to start, at least.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, definitely. But I posted into 190 groups yesterday, and I've not had one flag, and that was every 60 seconds. So I'm quite pleased with that. I don't know if you were going to do any posting, Nikki Torrington.
I do intend to, yes. I do the odd bit on my own page, but I haven't really started bombarding groups yet.
Cool. Okay, cool. What kind of feedback are you getting on your post, John? On your wall? You put a post up the other night, and
yeah, I mean, I signed about 5 guys up off that, just that one little simple post, kept it simple, and I didn't really even bother speaking to them all. I just said, look, it's free to join, go and join, so I know you're serious, and when I get an email that you've joined, then I'm going to tell you what it's about, and then I'm going to send you a welcome pack, and you can watch the video. I said, if you join the welcome videos in there, you'll know what it's about. I said, look, I'm not being funny, but I'm not doing a conference call over a free sign-up, you know what I mean? Go and sign it, and then I'll give you the info. Whether that's a good thing to do or not, I don't know. But, I mean, I've piled about 10 people in 2 days into the group doing it. I'm relying on you guys to help me convert them now.
What did you put on your status then?
It was something simple, like let me find it. Something like I don't know. He wants to make some free money with me now. I find signing up's a little bit easier for me now because I've kind of done it a lot in the past with the drop shipping and stuff like that. So I think I'm kind of looked at by people as like safe now because people have been watching me for a while and they know I'm not scamming them and I've had success in the drop shipping and stuff. So I get good feedbacks on me wall. So I tend to get sign ups a little easier now because I've been around for a while. But do you want me to do a screen share and show you what I put?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, go on, John.
One sec. Just let me figure this out now. I'll do a screen share.
Right, okay, you just go to the left and it's the green screen which says screen share.
Okay. Entire screen. You can see my screen, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let me have a look.
I mean, John put up a post the other day. I think he got something like 25, 30 messages on it, comments rather. And it was just such a simple post. And I thought, Jesus, they're all going nuts for it.
It is, yeah, this one here. If you would like to earn free money right now, it will take 5 minutes of your time and you will have money in your balance after I show you this. All I need from you is 5 minutes and a few clips. This is very real, guys. Inbox me. And I got all this, and I added a few people, and I don't think any of these have gone active yet, to be fair. But, I've put it out there and I've added a few of them.
And this is your personal page, profile page.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I should have, to be honest, made another Facebook, but this is kind of how I'm known, and kind of how I know that, you know, people kind of trust me on this account now, so I've kind of stuck with it. It pisses some of my friends off, but I don't really care. Do you know what I mean? It's only Facebook, you know. If they don't like it, they can block me. Some of my friends have. It's, you know, they're still my friends in the real world. So, well, outside, you know, outside of Facebook. So, but yeah, I mean, that just come off one little. You know, you don't have to make an advert, or you don't have to go through the lengths of posting crazily in groups. You can put one little simple thing on your wall, and you can get a load of, you know, as that shows, you can just get a big response. I mean, I've been promoting it as free lately. I don't know whether that's the good thing to do, because obviously you don't want to get people that just want to come in and earn free money. But obviously, on the other hand, everybody kind of likes free money. So I was thinking, if I can at least just pile them into our group, then, you know, we might be able to convert them, and, you know, when they see what we're doing and they see the posts. I mean, I put a post in the group the other day on Friday, because I think it was Luke that said before, how do you get these people once we've got them, how do we get them to sign up? And I put a post into our group on Friday. I was looking and I seen that there was a lot of inactives, and I put a little testimony on there that what had happened. You've probably seen it. And it was just a strategy, basically. I was just trying to, you know, make people think, oh, God, I need to jump on this now. And it worked. One of my guys went active off that, just one. But, you know, it did work. So, you know, if you can try to think of something like that just to get into their heads and, you know, plant a little seed, then, you know, somebody's going to take the bait and jump on.
Yeah, true.
I had to go active as well because of that post, John.
What's that, mate?
I had to go active as well because of that post.
Well, there you go, you know. So, I mean, I can't put that in every week. They're going to smell a rat, so we're going to have to take it in turns. But, yeah, I mean, we can all help each other out and do that, you know, and get all our, you know, get them go active, because they will. They will. Maybe we need to post some more results of our own inside our group as well, to show the group what we're doing, to get them people to take note and stuff, you know, of how easy it is. And maybe we need to put some little simple videos of our own in there, as well as putting other ones in there off Facebook and stuff like that, you know, so they kind of know us and they can relate to it on a personal level, kind of thing. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
You know, back office and stuff like that.
I was going to say at the end of the video, if people didn't mind, to post a screenshot in the thread. I'm going to put this link of this hangout in the group, and if I could ask everybody to post their screenshots either in the comment section, or you can just do an individual post. It's entirely up to you. As John said, like, there's proof for people coming into the group. They can say, Jesus, hang on a minute, you know. Put your income disclaimer, a little line in there. Income disclaimer, results are not typical, however, and just say what it is, you know. I'm going to put something like, you know, I've been clicking my mouse 10 times a day, every 24 hours or whatever, you know, and that, you're not lying, because, like, I can't remember his name, the new guy that's just come on tonight. What's, is
Ross.
it? Ross. You joined yesterday, right? So you've done 10 clicks, and
Yeah.
your account's grown, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
Exactly. So, obviously, at some point, you know, people will always start. You will get people that will start at 1. I started at 1, and it took me 2 or 3 days to realise, no, I need to get ahead of myself. But once again, you know, as I said, if I could have turned the clock back, I would have done. I've got very quickly as well. I'm unsure whether to put it up. I was going to speak to you about this, John, actually. But I've actually got a strategy chart now of how you can get from 1 pack to 10 packs, and it's by coming into the business and buying 1 pack only.
Right, we'll put it up.
Yeah, do it, man, do it.
I know, but I was thinking to myself, I didn't know whether it was going to encourage people to only buy 1 pack, because at the end of the day, you all know that if you have X amount of packs, you're getting a good start with this business.
Thing is, Jace, people know the more you get,
Sorry.
the more you get, it'll be better. But you're showing people if they only can get 1, that it's still going to work and a strategy that it's going to work. So
Yeah,
you're
that's
a
what
win-win.
I was going to say. I do agree with that. Everybody's situation is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I started with one because I was a little bit, oh, okay, well, obviously a little bit skeptical like everyone is. And I started with one. And the reason I banged in another 3 after was because I was forgetting me clicks because I wasn't even taking it seriously because it was like, you know, it was 30 quid and it was just like, oh, yeah, whatever kind of thing. And I thought I need to either stop doing it because I'm just bleeding me money or I need to get serious. So I bought 3 more, you know, so I had, you know, about 120 quid invested and then it was right, you know, I'm not going to, I got more serious about it then. I didn't miss me clicks and stuff, you know. Sometimes you've got to find that level that switches you on, haven't you? You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
also,
Jason, it's like,
going into
sorry.
countries where $50 is going to be a lot of money for some people. If you
Yeah.
can show them how they can go from 1 ad pack to 10, and
Yeah.
only you spend their $150, that's going to matter a lot to some people.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, some countries can probably just click the free links, can't they? You know, and do okay.
Yeah, precisely. Look at my mate in Cameroon. He's got a whole college doing their clicks on the cash links.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
They're all walking in the college with they're all walking in the college with no shoes and socks on, but you can guarantee they'll all be at their stations clicking their cash links.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Silly, but it's right. You know what I mean? It's free money. Free to join.
Yeah, I mean,
free
even
money.
if the guys only come in and click free, you're still growing, you know, you're getting 100% commissions, and if you've got,
Yeah.
you know, I've had a few dollars grow just off the free referral commissions that people are clicking, it grows. You know, I only bought 3 to start, but today I'm on 30 packs, and I think I've bought 7 in total. It just starts snowballing. It really is incredible how fast it grows, and, you know, I'm probably on about 1.4 packs a day or something like that now. You know, I'm getting 2 packs every 2 days, so yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's good.
That's
Can I say something as well, Jason? Sorry. Yeah, because like, you know, when I first started, I've just bought the 1 ad pack, and you know, then the next day I saw, like, you know, be it a few cents in the account, I could see that there's actual physical money going in there, and I could see myself that this was working. So then it made me realise that I'm onto something big here, and so then I invested and bought 23 more. So I think it's good if you start with the initial Brokeman plan, and then if people want to see it happening, working, then they can reinvest if they feel it's proof almost that it's working. That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well that's good feedback, guys. I'll put that in the group then. It's I'll call it the Broke Man's Plan. But so I've mentioned Rob Fraser off YouTube. Try and follow him. And any updates I get, as per normal, I will put it in there. Also, I do ask in the politest way, is that if you do get chance and you are in the group, I understand. You guys are busy. We've all got our own lives, etc. But just try and acknowledge in some way that obviously that you've seen it. That'd be great. Yeah, anything else to say, John? I mean, I'll have a quick chat with you after this call anyway, John, because there's something I want to ask you.
Yes.
But yeah, Ross, welcome aboard, mate. You know, John will look after you. So, yeah, anybody you're bringing in, anybody that goes active, make sure you point them to the file section in the group with the rules. So I'm happy with the group. We've had no incidents so far. Everyone's proactive and positive, etc. Once again, I say what I say in the other group. Yeah, I didn't need to do this group, but I did because I wanted to be more closer to my team. I don't want thousands and thousands of people underneath me. I wouldn't mind 1,000, but yeah. But yeah, it's. Did anybody watch the last video that I just put in?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you, Nikki?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Sorry to sound so surprised. What did you think?
Brilliant.
Did you understand it, more importantly?
Yeah, brilliant.
Because you're bound to get some people who will go, 7,000, 10,000 packs, what's that? 10,000 packs of gold? gold chewy bars, or what is it?
Gold coins.
Yeah, so, you know, the point that I'm going to make is any videos that you see in the group that I put in like that, I'm putting them in there for two reasons. I'm putting them in there for one, so everybody else can see it, right, that it's working, etc. And number two, probably what Nikki Green would have picked up straight away, because she's like a snake. You know, you just use it to your advantage to present it to a prospect. So you've got to think to yourself, if I've got somebody interested in this, oh, Jay put that video in the group earlier, so go in, click on it, just copy and paste in the search bar on YouTube, and just save it to your videos on YouTube, for instance, and then just send it out to a prospect and just say, look, you know, this woman has only been in this business, because that was, forget the 10,000, right? This was the main thing for me with that video. She's been in the business 12 months. 12 months, and she's taken 60, 70 grand out of the business. And she's on 10,000 packs active. Now, I don't know about you, John, but that is just phenomenal. You know, to have that much money out of a business by clicking 10 ads a day, which takes 6 minutes. That's all she's done. Yeah, she's probably got her links in there for other business opportunities, but she's probably like most people. She's not really bothered about them. She's earning money from the revenue share, and she's just exploded. And she started from nothing. She's a prime example. The top, this is ironic actually, the top female earner for Traffic Monsoon didn't invest nothing. She didn't pay for one ad pack. Her plan was to put 2 grand into this business, right? She gave herself 2 months, a month to get her head round it, along with her other businesses that she had to do. But her plan was at those 2 months to put $1,000 into it and go for it. So she referred one person, then she referred another, then another, and 12 months later, she's on 10 grand a day, and she's not invested a single penny. And she's taken 70, 80 grand out of the business as well in 12 months. I don't know any business on the planet that can pay that amount of money that quickly and that easily. You know, it's as simple as that. So it's all about building and having the patience at the end of the day. So yeah, some fantastic things happening obviously in the next few weeks. Do you guys know about the ambassador of Dubai, who's now taken over the control of the finances of Traffic Monsoon? I'm assuming you guys know about that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you've seen that. Okay, that's in the group. If you have a look, Nikki, that's in the group. Okay. It's basically it's an ambassador that's taken over the finances of Monsoon in order to launch the bank. He's a member of the royal family. So once again, it speaks volumes. If you've got the members of the royal family in Dubai, which is the richest country in the world, as we all know, then obviously there's obviously a valid reason why those people are getting involved. So, Nikki Greenwood, you're just in your element, aren't you, babe?
Oh, I'm listening. I'm mesmerised by you, Jason. I'm just mesmerised.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad I've made you feel like that. Thank you.
Jason, I've got a quick question again, quickly. Sorry. In regards to the group, if we've got a prospect that's looking to go active, do we just put them in the group for a week and then take them out just so they can see everything?
Yeah, that's a good question, Luke. Yeah, originally I did say put them in for a week, and then I thought, hang on, it might be getting a bit daunting having to check your downline, for instance. So what I would say to you is, personally, yes. I mean, my heart wants to say no. Don't put non-active members in the group. And every time I put a non-active member in there, because I know them personally or whatever, I feel bad afterwards because I think, well, hang on a minute. Surely it should just be the active members in the group, because the active members in the group are the people that are building their business and they're building teams as well. And it's only stuff that goes in the group that I put in there to help you guys build their teams. So I would say I would, for now, I would say put prospects in the group because that's what it's there for. Okay, and I would say for now just keep it rolling as it is for a week. And if they're in there any longer than a week, if they've come back to you and said, look, I don't get paid till next week, this is why there's been a delay. In other words, you've not had to chase them, they've chased you. Like Melissa, she was on this call at the beginning from New York, if you guys remember, she's had to go. She does like 18-hour shifts, etc. But she signed up 3 weeks ago. I've put her in the group because she's constantly messaging me like every 4 or 5 days because she's loving the content in the group. But she's reassuring me, look, I've had a delay with my pay, etc. I'm coming into it. Nikki sent me a message today. Look, you know, I'm not interested because I am. It's just I've been busy doing other things. If people get back to me and they come back with that, then yeah, fine, I'll keep them in the group because I know they're going to sign up. What would you agree with that, John?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, work on them, you know, show them things and stay in touch with them, and that way, after, you know, you're going to know then whether they're worth wasting any more time on or whether you got a chance of keeping them. If not, I'd empty them out of the group. I'm going to be emptying a lot of my guys out of the group. It'll be 2 weeks coming this week. So if they've not gone active and I don't feel that they're going to go active, then I'm going to move them out, because just posting them in things and linking them in things is just a waste of my time, you know. My line's going to be too big, so I'd rather be, you know, just working with the active members that are getting busy with it kind of thing. So, you know, yeah, I'm just going to turf them out. But definitely, you know, if they come to me and they've got reasons and stuff like that and they show willing, then of course I'm going to leave them in there, you know. I mean, I think I sat for a month, did I, Jace, or something like that before I actually bought something.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
You know.
I was just going to comment on that. I wouldn't worry about people being in the group. If they're going to be active, they're going to comment, they're going to get involved, and you can tag those that are, you know, in communication with you. But I wouldn't worry about removing ones that aren't, because they might be just sat there watching, thinking, should I, shouldn't I? And then although they might not come on straight away, a few months down the line, a year down the line, with all the posts and seeing what's going on, that will fill their confidence, particularly people that don't know you personally. They might think, oh, actually, now's the right time, or now's the right time for me. So that if they're not interested, they're more likely to leave the group because they'll get annoyed with all the notifications anyway.
That's a valid point, to be fair.
If they're seeing it, and they'll think, oh, actually, yeah, because yeah, a lot of people will be sceptical, and yet until they see it actually rolling, and for those of us that have done other networking before, understand how it works, whereas others aren't so knowledgeable of it, so they are wary. But if they're watching it, they're not doing any harm, they're just getting their information, and it could, you, by removing them, you could lose a lead that could eventually come on, even if it's not now.
To be fair, I had somebody in my business where they were in the group for 3 months and I was convinced they weren't going to sign up, and eventually they did after about a month, where I hadn't heard anything from them. I think it just...
With DOD though, Jace?
You sorry, babe?
With me, because it was a few months before I came back to you, because I just didn't get a chance, but it wasn't that I wasn't interested.
Yeah.
And then once I was in, you know?
Yeah.
The good thing about this is, sorry.
No, go on, John.
I'm saying the good thing about this, it's not like other recruitment things I've seen before where people come in and they get fed up and they fail. Once you're in with this, you're in. You've got them for life, you know, unless they're completely stupid and they just suddenly take the money out and leave. But why would you do that, you know? You know, it's from what I see, it's got a high retention level. Once you're in, you're in.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, John, because you mentioned that earlier about the retention level, and that's what I've always said to you, is the fact that this whole concept is about compounding your ad packs. You know for sure a year down the road that person's still going to be in the business, and even if they did take a chunk of money out of the business, which they will do, everybody does at some point obviously, they're still going to compound their ad packs when they get back to it. You know, look at Agent, who took 60 grand out of 3 weeks, I think it was, over the space of 3 weeks, and then he said at the end of his video, right, I'm now going to get these ad packs back up to 1,500 over the next month, and then I'm going to start withdrawing again. And that's what he does. He just has a break every other month. You know, but sorry to keep using Sharon back as an example, but you know, me and John were literally joking about it the other day. You know, we thought she was on 7,000 a day, but obviously she's on 10,000. But you know, she takes $1,000. She pays herself $1,000 every single day, and she uses 6,000 to buy ad packs, to compound ad packs. Once again, bearing in mind that 6,000 is not her money. That's Traffic Monsoon's money, not her money. So she takes 6,000 a day and compounds that into ad packs. If anybody could quickly do me a calculation for me, please, and tell me how many ad packs 6,000 is. I'd appreciate that. And she pays herself $1,000. That's £7,000 a week she gets just by clicking 10 ads. You know, this is a woman that can go to sleep at night and wake up the next morning and have 5 or 6 grand in her bank account. Not in her bank account, so in her Traffic Monsoon account. Now, you know, has anybody worked it out for me, please?
120 ad packs.
It's what, babe?
120 ad packs is 6,000.
So times that by 7.
42.
Sorry?
42,000.
42,000.
Yeah.
No, babe. 100. Did you say 120 ad packs is 6 grand?
Yeah.
So 120 ad packs times 7.
Yeah, it's 840.
Yeah, go on. John's got it, 840, yeah.
It's right, babe. We're on a hangout. We've got to get this right for the viewers, especially for the new ones. Right, okay. So that was, how much was it in total?
840.
840. Right, so think about it, guys, right? She's buying, or she's compounding rather, 840 ad packs a week. That's nearly 1,000 ad packs a week, right? So she's guaranteed with 7. That was based on our income when we were having a conversation about it at the time, me and John. But obviously, in reality terms, it's now 10 grand. So she could still say to herself, well, I'll take 2 grand a day actually. Fuck it, I'll give myself a pay rise and I'll take 2 grand a day. And she could still have 1,000 packs a day. Those are just ridiculous figures. What do you think, John? 2 grand a day, would you be happy with that?
I'd be very happy. Very happy.
But don't they say though, when you get to 10,000 ad packs that you withdraw 10%, then you don't lose any shares. So that's what she's doing the right plan. So they say
Isn't it 9%?
1,000 a day, wouldn't it? Or 1,000 a week you should do. Is it right? 1,000 a week?
It's 1% from your business and 9% grows naturally. So if you take 1% out of your business every day, it will still grow by 9% every single day. But that's, and I can't stress this enough, but that's if you take that strategy. Guys,
there's loads of ways, isn't there?
There are lots of ways. I was just going to say, there's no right and wrong way here. There are lots of ways. You know, I thought of a really good way myself last night. It just popped into my head. And I was like, right, when I get to 1,000 ad packs, right, I'm going to compound $900 worth of ad packs every single day, right? And I'm going to take $100 a day from it, right? That would work. I'm still growing my business. £100 a day. I'm happy with that. That's 700 quid a week to me. That's what average people earn in a month.
Yeah.
And between 8 and 1,100 quid. I'd be quite happy taking 700 quid a week from this. No problem at all. By clicking 10 ads a day. Or I do it the easier way, which is I compound like everybody does on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday is mine. Whatever I earn from the revenue share that day is mine. You know? And that's another reason why I think personally, I'm hoping I don't, but I'm thinking personally, I'm hoping that when I get to 500 that I don't start dipping into it, because that's going to be, I know that's going to be really difficult for me, because it's just going to be there. It's going to be easy. But because of my mate Steve Lawson, he's now at 570 or whatever it is. He was saying to himself, which I can understand and relate to, he said, once you get to the 500 mark, he said, then it becomes mentally difficult. And I said, what do you mean? He said, well, because of the fact that you're opening your account every single morning and you've got like $600 going into it. I mean, Steve in particular, he's getting $1,000 a day on average. He gets around $450 from his downline, and he gets around $650 from his ad packs. So yeah, it's not $550, it's $650 he's on rather. So he's getting roughly over $1,000 a day. So every time he wakes up in the morning, you can guarantee, he said, I can guarantee, Jace, when I wake up in the morning, I've got around $500 in my account. That's what I've accumulated in my 8 hours of sleeping. I've woke up, and that's what it is. It was zero before I went to sleep because I bought all my ad packs. I went to sleep, I woke up, and I've usually got 500. And he said the most exciting, difficult mental thing about it when you get to 500 is that money's there, is not drawing off it. He said, I am finding it difficult. He said, but I'm determined to get to 1,000 without touching a penny of it because that's where it's at, you know. But once again, that's Steve's strategy. That's the strategy that I'm going to follow. That's the strategy that I personally want. You guys don't have to follow that strategy. It's entirely up to you, you know. What do you think about that, Nikki Greenwood?
I've decided I'm not actually going to touch mine for 5 months, 6 months probably, before I go on holiday. So I'm kind of, I was going for 50, then I was going to draw over the weekend. But I thought, no, I'm going to wait till I get to 100, which is going to be probably about March time. If I get loads of people join me, Jason, I might get more. You never know. No, but I think I want to leave it 5 months, and then I'm going to maybe withdraw, maybe. But I like seeing it get big, you see, so I might keep it here.
Yeah, you think about it, the bigger your account grows, the better it is to bring a prospect in.
Exactly.
Because I think it was I can't remember who it was, but it was somebody in my group, yeah, Paula, said, you know, I want my account to build up first, and then I'm going to start putting screenshots. You know, somebody would rather sign up with somebody. If you say to somebody, look, I earned $1 last night while I was asleep, are they going to sign up? No, I don't think they are. You say to somebody, look, I'm earning $42 a day on average here, and look at this, the whole team underneath me is you know, giving me $1,000 in commissions. You know, you're going to be interested straight away. You're going to be like, well, what have you got to do? You know, so you know, it does. It's interesting. It really is interesting.
I've got a quickie. Can I have a quickie question quickly? I had a guy who's going to join, and he wants to buy quite a lot, and he hasn't got a lot of money though. So I'm trying to say, look, make sure you're straight with your money first before you start doing it, because obviously it's not quick. But obviously with my situation, I went out and I decided to buy 15 odd ad packs at New Year's Eve, if you remember, because I got quite excited. What I want to know is, when they start to expire, how do you kind of get back on track? Because I'm like, I don't want them to go, you know what I mean? I want to try and keep, like, I'll have 18 expire in one go. You know, it's like,
right, okay. Well,
obviously it's better to, was it better to buy it one a day when you want to put quite a lot in, rather than doing like 18 or 20 in one go?
Okay, right. Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, you're always going to get back what you put in, and in terms of when they expire, you would have already doubled that amount. So, for instance, you came in at what? So let's just say 20 in total, Nikki. You're now at 40. So, you know, you're going to be able to replace those as quickly as possible. And I've asked myself this question several times. Does everybody know how to check when their packs are expiring within Traffic Monsoon back office?
Yes.
Nikki Torrington? Nikki, you don't, you know. Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mike does. Nikki does. John?
To be honest with you now, I haven't even looked, to be honest.
Right. Okay. Well, it's very simple. All you do is you just go into your back office and you go to active packs, and then it will tell you along the screen how many active packs you've got, and then it will tell you how much they're up to, whether it's $35, $38. So if you've got 40 ad packs, for instance, and you've got pack number 39 that's on 36 ad pack, $36, for instance, it's $1 a day. You know it's 4 days until it expires. So just basically, in a nutshell, go to your active ad packs in your Traffic Monsoon back office. And that's how people work it out. Because people were joking about it in the Monsoon group the other day. There was a girl cheering. She was on something like 4,000 ad packs. And she was going, yay, I've got 5 days grace. And what she meant was she's got 5 days where there's no packs expiring. So she was getting all excited, you know. But once again, as long as you're compounding, as soon as you get to that $50, buff, you know. Me and Luke were laughing about it the other night. It's exactly the same scenario. I find myself waking up in the middle of the night. If I go to the toilet, I just can't help but just open my laptop and see if I've got $50 in there. You know, if I have, quickly buy an ad pack. It takes 30 seconds, not even that. You know? So that's the advice I've been given, is to stretch it out. Just do 1 pack a day, okay, and literally make sure that you compound as quickly as you can. His answer to your question, Nikki, I wouldn't let it worry him at all, or anybody for that matter, because you're always going to get back whatever you put in, whether it's 5 packs started on 10 packs, you're always going to be double that, if not triple, you know? So does that answer your question, babe?
It does, because I've kind of worked it out on my strategy. I know by the 31st of January I'm going to be on 50. I know that my packs will expire in 10 days later. I should be actually on 68 by the 18th of February, so I should be at 50 even when my 18 expire. So
Right.
kind of like working it out, and I have the same, but I think it's better to stretch it out like by 1 a day and do it that way rather than having a whole lot. You know what I mean? I think that might work well for a lot of people.
Yeah, it does. I mean, Steve's had like 5 or 6 packs die the next day. You know, and I say to him, well, how do you deal with that? And he's like, well, Jace, I'm buying 4 packs every 2 hours. So 4 packs expiring in a day when I'm buying about 12 or 15, don't bother me.
Yeah.
My business is still growing.
Of course, yeah.
What do you think about that theory, John?
Mate, I'm like you, you know, if you're constantly compounding it and you're compounding it at the right rate so your business is growing, you don't need to even be bothered about it. I think this ad pack expiring thing, I think it's just a psychological thing. I don't think it matters, you know. If you're still buying and you're putting it back in, how does it matter? You know, you're putting more back in than is actually expiring, because 50's expiring, but you're getting 55 for it expiring, so how does it matter if there's a few... You know, if it looks like you've lost some ad packs for a couple of days, I don't get it.
Yeah, I think when I joined, I think I bought 8. I've currently got 16 expired, but I've got 34 in the ad packs, and I haven't put any more money in it. So yeah, every time I've got $50, I bought some more ad packs. I bought another ad pack. So yeah, you've bought a big chunk all in one go, but as your money's coming in all the time, and you regularly buy some more ad packs every time you hit that $50, it won't matter. You'll not notice it.
Exactly. I'm glad we've covered that, actually, because that's one of the main things that people, you're right, John, that people do concern themselves with. Well, what happens when the packs expire? And it's like, mate, do you not get it? It says pretty much on every Traffic Monsoon website or flyer or banner, 110% referral revenue share. You know, so yeah, absolutely. We've got a new guy on the call by the looks of it, and we're just coming right at the end of the call. What's your name, sir?
Edwin. Edwin's with me. Brought him in yesterday.
You brought him in yesterday?
Yeah.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just new here.
Man.
Is that you, Jan Rick?
It's me, man. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi, Edwin.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Edwin. Nice to meet you. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet
You joined yesterday. Are you active?
you. Not active yet because I was sick for about 3 days, and I was just recovering this morning. And John Rick, he said I should be on. And I've been watching a couple of videos. This is my kid. This is Dario.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Dario.
Hi.
Okay. Go play along. 'cause
So, where's your guys? Where's your guys? Tell me, where are they? Are they over there in your room? You want to tell me?
This is what I love about Hangouts, man, because anything can happen on the Hangout.
Yeah. I'm actually very interested in this business. I still don't know many things. And I just want to, this is my first Hangout, by the way. I've never been in a Hangout before. So it's kind of weird for me and very new.
Oh, cool, man, cool. I like the accent. It's really strong as well. Fair play. Cool, man, cool. Well, this is a recorded Hangout, Edwin. So it'll be in the group next time. After this call, I'm going to put it in the group. This is just basically a catch-up Hangout to meet and greet everybody, discuss ideas, strategies, etc. And just to obviously just see how people are getting on, etc. Welcome aboard. And watch the video. John's always going to be there. So any questions, just fire them at John. Not a problem.
I'm gonna Skype it. I'm gonna Skype you anyway, Edwin. I did say I'd Skype you, man, and you were ill, and I've kind of been waiting to get back with you. So I'm gonna Skype it on a one-to-one and do some screen share and show you how everything works.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Cool, man. Cool. Right. Okay. As we've covered a lot here, guys. We've unfortunately, and I say unfortunately, I have gone over. So if I apologise for that. But obviously, people had questions and stuff. Has anybody got any more questions whatsoever? Okay, cool. The main thing that I want to stress, which I've done a couple of times, but I'm just going to say for the third and final time, try and stay interactive in the group, everyone, please, when you can. Scott will be, not Scott, sorry, Luke will be out of jail in the next sort of 4 days, so we'll be able to jump in there on some posts and what have you. Mike's got about 5 or 6 different Facebook accounts. I just can't keep up with them. His face keeps changing on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So Nicky Greenwood, where you started from, Nicky Greenwood, to where you are now, mentally, you're in the right place, and I'm really, really happy, and I'm really pleased, and I'm really proud of what you're doing and what you're achieving.
Loving your videos, Nicky. Loving them.
Yeah, it's a good video.
It's really quite remarkable, and yeah, well said, Mike. Definitely well said. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll continue to be here for you if you need any advice or anything like that, babe. All right. So well done, well done. I'm really, really genuinely proud of you. Nikki Torrington, love you to bits, babe. You've been a bit quiet for about, I don't know, 15, 20 days or so out of the group. I know you've been busy. Bless your cotton socks. I'm really pleased you're enjoying it, Nikki. And I saw a couple of your posts on your wall as well, of how you're happy about the business and how easy it is. It's really encouraging to see that. I was really pleased to see that, and that made me really proud. Once again, I cannot stress enough to everybody on this group here or on this call, I want everybody to do well. It's as simple as that. Pushing the commissions aside, I genuinely want people to do well, and that is fact. I'm a genuine, real person, as you all know. Luke, you come in leaps and bounds, mate, but you just keep getting better and better. You're just climbing the ladder. You're ahead of everybody in the group. You are a bit of a dark horse because you've impressed me quite massively, to be fair, and you're turning into quite a good friend as well, to be fair. I'm really happy. So I'm always here. Mike, bless you. One of my first, well, the first person that came into the make. You've done well. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay out of jail.
I'll try not to get the other account blocked.
Yeah. Mike, you've started to come back into the group as well. This last sort of 7 days, you've started to show up in the chat box a lot as well, So I want to commend you for that. That's really good. Keep doing that. Obviously said about Nikki. John, I'm really pleased to have you on board. It's great to inspire things together, etc., and plans and what have you. And I've forgotten his name again. Ross, welcome aboard. You're not falling asleep yet, no?
Oh, not yet.
Okay, that's good. And Edwin, I'm really sorry that you came on at this time, but I'm glad you have come on. Okay, so once again, get in touch with John as soon as you possibly can after this call. The sooner you get started, the better. Okay, I appreciate you remember, but as soon as you get started, the better. John will explain more about that when he speaks to you.
Okay.
I wish I joined this 12 months ago when I saw it. I really do. I really, really do. But I've got to stop kicking myself over it every night. The fact is, we're all in the right place. I firmly believe this is going to be bigger than Facebook, but you've just got to start at the right time. And that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll put the recording in the group. If you could please comment in the section there of what you made of the hangout. This is really important, guys. What you made of the hangout, whether you enjoyed it, whether you thought it was constructive, whether you thought I was just an ugly mutt, anything like that. More importantly, so everybody in the group that didn't come to the hangout, they can see other people's reactions and what they thought of it, and they'll think to themselves, well, hang on a minute, I'll make the effort to come to the next hangout, and I'll bring some prospects along with me also as well. And that's about it, guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Well done. I've already had a message off Nikki, who's not active, and after this hangout, she's now just messaged me saying, I'm going active, I'm looking at my banner. So it's not rocket science. These hangouts, they work. I firmly believe in them. And just get as many people together as you can on the next hangout. And it's exciting times. Let's see how much I've earned while I'm doing this hangout very quickly. You guys see my screen?
Yeah. No.
No.
No?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.